Hello. Hopefully I'm live again. This is a test because I've been doing some upgrades and playing about. So I thought I would do a quick update video on what I've been up to. Hello, how are you? So I bought a new microphone and I bought a new steering wheel, and yeah, that's it really. Oh, and my young Oliver is now 19 weeks old, so he's getting old. I have a camera now that I can do this with, so you'll be able to see me and then the interesting bits, all the movie boomy bits and stuff. I've had to buy gloves because I've changed to the Fanatec Club Sport wheelbase V2, the sequential shifter and the V3 pedals. And the issue I had with them is the pedals hurt my feet, so I had to put little daps on my feet to stop the balls of my feet hurting. And this was taking the skin off the inside of my thumbs when I was moving around. So that's why I'm wearing gloves, not because I think I'm a racing driver, because it just really hurts my hands and I'm a wimp. Anyway, so I just thought as a test I would do a couple of laps around Brands Hatch in a touring car. I'm not promising any great results, I'm tired, but I had all this out anyway because I was doing some training earlier, so I figured why not, let's give it a go. So, you don't want to see me, you want to see the pretty bits, so I'll take my little keyboard off of that, and find my mouse across the key screens, and away we go. This is Assetto Corsa. I've actually fallen in love with this as a simulator. I enjoy project cars, but I mainly race with the VR headset now because I've also got the Vive now. That's really made me quite happy. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So I will do some streaming with the Vive, but I need to figure out all the inputs and maybe get some more interesting camera angles for that. And then, you know, we'll do something more interesting with it. So audio levels may be out and all over the place. I can only apologise for that. That's just because I'm an idiot and I can't figure it out. Anyway, let's go for a run around here. One thing I do like about this is the amount of force feedback and how solid the gearbox feels. The only thing that annoys me about Assetto Corsa is if the car hasn't got a H pattern shifter, you have to use the paddle shifts, which I don't mind the paddle shifts, but there's something visceral and quite nice about having a gearbox. I have been around here a few times in this as a test. There is a thing called RSR live timing, so that apparently gives you timings against what everybody else is doing in the world, or whoever's got this app. So it could be out of 100 people for all I know, but at the moment I think I'm 8th. I am 8th, I can look at it. So we're going to go and have a little feel around. The game's quite quiet at my end because I don't want it blasting back through the microphone for you guys. So sorry if it's a few gear misses and stuff like that. I prefer to have it blasting in my ears so I can hear what's going on. Setup is in Pro or Simulation with everything turned off except for Factory, so I can spin it out or lock the wheels up or do whatever I want. So if I get it wrong, it's my own fault, which is always nice to know. Anyway, let's build this thing up a bit. I'm really good at locking that up into there. I don't know why I keep doing that. Maybe I need to adjust my brake pedal a bit. I've got the hydraulic cylinder on the back, but it clicks every now and then. I don't know why it clicks, but I'll take it apart and fix it. I'll find some way. Let's get myself back into a rhythm. See if I get this built up properly this time. Again, I can't quite hear the engine, so I'm going to miss a few gear changes. Oh, locked it up again, look.
The marshals are saying you cut the track, so that lap won't count.
Alright, let's exercise some caution going into Paddock Hill, shall we? That way I might get around the corner. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me. Oh, it's been a while since I've had a good go at this. Normally takes me about 5 to 10 laps to just sort of get yourself settled in. I'm not going to let you all go through that pain of watching me go around there for that long. Or, I mean, both of you. Okay, let's get this on. Might go radio silent while I concentrate. Idiot. Go about 10 feet too far into the brakes there and you always mess it up. Oops. I promise I can get this round to a 51. Whoops. Easy, tidy. If you touch the curb on the inside there, it is deadly. You cannot get the car back. I can't quite, pardon me, losing my voice here. Can't quite get round there at the speed I know I want to. I reckon you could do a 50 round here, 49.8 to a 50 dead. If I could just fathom out what I'm doing wrong there. I think what I need is maybe just a few hours to just chill out on this and just get a bit of testing on it. I've done a few laps around here. This was where I set up the steering wheel and got all the bits right that I wanted to get right. I found that setting it up with this car with everything turned off meant that I was pretty stable on the rest of the cars. The brake is a little bit soft on some of the standard cars if you're doing any of the sort of race cars like the Ferrari tournament and stuff like that, but what I noticed as well, it's starting to stutter slightly. on here, which you're probably seeing on the video as well. I am running a lot, 2 monitors, the output and stuff. This is all set so I can see what's going on. Once I'm pretty confident that everything's happening, I could turn other displays off, because I'm running a 1080 with a 6850K CPU and 32 gig of RAM, the new X99 ROG strips board, so there's enough in there to deal with it. I just think I'm asking a little bit too much. It's only stuttering slightly, so I'm not going to cry about it. Anyway, I've probably bored you guys for long enough. I've bought quite a few games for this. Project Cars, which I really enjoy, but actually in VR, as I said, I really actually prefer this. Assetto Corsa in VR with Revive. It is a really nice experience. You can keep everything on Ultra and just swap it out, obviously without the other monitors and stuff going. So it's a case of the sort of field of view you get is really nice. Whereas with Project Cars, it feels like you're a bit enclosed. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's something nice about being wide open and having the sort of freedom to look around and feeling like you're in an environment. It's brighter, distance draw seems to be better on this, so my guess is there's a lot of scope for things to improve a lot with VR and racing, although still it is my preferred method. I kind of don't do a lot of it, or haven't done a lot of it up until now, because with my wife and little Oliver in the house, I don't like to shut myself off, so I only tend to do it when I'm on my own, which is, you know, sometimes you'll get a Sunday night, but I think going forward I will try and find the time to do so, stream it a little bit, maybe do some videos, express some proper opinions, maybe do some reviews. You know, I've done a lot of messing around and testing on here in little bits. I've got a few opinions that some people might be interested in. Might review the Fanatec setup, the club support stuff, which I think is brilliant. You know, for what you're paying versus what you're getting. And I changed the camera back to me. Hello. I know it's a lot of money. I haven't got the handbrake yet. That's coming because it's Black Friday tomorrow, so I'm going to get that as part of the Black Friday deals, because it's £79 with the USB adapter. Although I'm kind of lucky because I've got the V3 pedals and the bass and everything that's all together as one. I can plug the handbrake straight into the pedals. What I like about that is I can still plug it into a PS4 if I want to. Everyone says get an Xbox. I don't need to. I've got a PC that runs Xbox games if I really want it to, and it runs them really well. So I got Forza Horizon 3. That's kind of fun. It's not a simulator, but it is probably one of the best of the arcade games I've come across. I just genuinely enjoy that game. I haven't actually done much on it. I just like the freedom of going around and just driving, do what you want, explore. I'm sure if I find some mates that are playing it, maybe we'll do something, because you can go online with it and stuff. All stuff I've never explored. I've never done online racing with this either. That I'd like to explore. So if you guys have got any tips on how I can do that, why or where I would go, because I've tried to do the online lobby thing, but it tends to just not find anything for me. So maybe it's just me. But anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye. That's just a game. This one should be me. So thank you. The three of you that have watched this, I hope you enjoyed it. I will get my lap time down. I will try and record that, so I've got proof. Anyway, be good. Take care. Cheerio. Thank you very much. Cue crappy Outlook type music. Do 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 do.